Welcome again to Krinock Software Services. This presentation is a continued introduction to the Mountain Bluebird integration architecture and addresses Olap cubes. I am the Chief Technology Officer. My name is Conrad Krinock. Olap, you probably know, stands for Online Analytical Processing. If you've never used Olap cubes before, they are great, they are awesome, they are fantastic. One cube can easily provide the equivalent of up to 70 to 100 static reports. Gone are the days when you need a critical report. You have to request it from your IT department and then hope to get it prioritized and delivered in a reasonable period of time. With an Olap cube, you can provide your own custom reporting without ever involving your beloved IT department. Okay, so here's a very high level, relatively non-technical description of Olap cubes. Cubes have two primary components, facts and dimensions. Facts are what is being measured to determine the effectiveness of an organization and are generally your goods or services. Dimensions are typically the nouns that relate to the facts. So who might be the customer, salesperson, broker, delivery agent? What is usually the type of the product or service? Where can be the point of sale, region, city, county, state? One is typically the date of the sale, along with other time attributes, such as whether it was a weekend, weekday, holiday, winter, spring, summer, autumn. And how is often forgotten. It's important because it typically describes how the customer became interested in your good or your service, which is useful to determine the effectiveness of marketing campaigns. Okay, so here's a real-life cube in action. This is the State of Nevada Substance Abuse Prevention and Treatment website. We developed several cubes for the State of Nevada and cannot show you the more complex ones because they contain confidential and internal data. However, this cube is actually a pretty good example because it's relatively simplistic and also has pretty unique facts and dimensions. So we'll click on Analytics, then down here on Session Activity Detail Cube. So you can see the website presents a Microsoft Excel file for download. Data from a website, I'm sure you know, are presented in a browser. Data from a cube are presented in Microsoft Excel, and of course you can also use Power Pivot and other cube rendering software. So when we click Open, a predefined Excel spreadsheet is downloaded from the web server to the local PC. This is pulling data from a SQL Server analysis server on the public internet. So as data is changed in the source systems, the cubes on each and every local Excel file is updated in real time. This cube presents data relating to the State of Nevada conducting what are essentially substance abuse prevention seminars, mostly to elementary and high school students. You will remember that a fact is a good or service. The fact of this cube is the seminars, which of course is a service. So a coalition in column A is simply a fancy name for a nonprofit organization that coordinates the seminars. So a coalition is a dimension, which is also a noun, essentially who is providing the service. Total participant count in column B is one of the facts. In this view of the cube, the State of Nevada is measuring the effectiveness of each coalition based on the number of students they are reaching. Here in the County tab, we're showing the same data by county. County, of course, is a where dimension. And here is the county data with a pie chart. So let's add a second dimension to this view. Now we could show both coalition and county together. So if we click on coalition name, we now see which coalitions are operating in which counties. So now let's remove the coalition. And we'll show the same county data by month, just by clicking on month name. And if we don't like seeing all that data vertically, we can pivot the month into a column. And let's say we only want to see the winter months. So we have January, February, and December. And there it is. Now, coalitions actually oversee subordinate organizations called subrecipients. Kind of a strange name, but a subrecipient is the organization that actually conducts seminars. So here we can see all the detail under each county by subrecipient. Subrecipient, of course, is another noun that describes who conducts the seminars. So let's remove month, and instead we're going to add gender, which is up here at the top. And we'll see the total male count and the total female count. So we can see the United Latino Community has conducted seminars. They've reached 672 female and 175 boys for the total. So I believe that makes it pretty clear how one cube can easily provide the equivalent of up to 70 to 100 static reports. Okay, so hopefully you can envision how your organization's operations dovetail into this technology. Whatever are your goods and services, they will be presented as facts. Remember, the facts are whatever you measure to determine the effectiveness of your organization. Then the who, what, where, when, and how nouns that are related to your facts become the dimensions. And of course, this is only a simplistic introduction into Olap cubes. However complex and sophisticated are your operations, our integration architects have the expertise to deliver whatever is necessary. Thank you very much. I trust you found this enlightening, and we look forward to hearing from you and collaborating with your organization.